Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. I have exciting news. While I'm holding scissors, I am making my sister's wedding dress. Welcome to part 1 of making my sister's wedding dress. I know, this is red. How is this a wedding dress? Part 1 is going to be a mock-up of my sister's wedding dress. I altered my pattern. I have to cut it now. I totally forgot that she wanted kind of a swoop back. The pattern I have, set to her measurements, might need to be adjusted. We'll see. It is here, edited. I did one draft. The neckline was nice. I wasn't a fan of the seams, so I changed the seams. And then my sister mentioned she wanted it like about 2 inches lower than the natural waist, so I lowered it. I had to really extend out there because she and I have a similar body shape. When I created it lower, it did not go with the curves. It was just like pushing on my hips and my belly. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a decent amount of extra space so that when I make this mock-up, if we're the same or similar, it's gonna be great. If we're not, when she tries on the mock-up, then I would be like, oh, okay, I'll take it off just a little bit. Now, I haven't made a mock-up technically of this edited pattern. Part of me doesn't want to, the other part of me says you probably should. I'm really excited because this means that we're getting closer to making it happen, making it exist. On top of that, I might be taking on my first custom order. And also there's one more thing I want to do this month. So I've been putting off a dress. I have a dress set in my mind, but also like I've been like bloating a little bit more and just binge eating on some occasions and trying to not binge eat and eating earlier than usual, which means I eat more than usual, and it's just been hard. I've allowed sugar again, and I just like really am weak because my husband doesn't want to like go back on, you know, when we were giving up sugar, we were eating healthy only, and we were just like doing it strictly together. It's been discouraging me, I guess. I feel bad to like force him, but a part of me wants to force him because I don't like how I feel and I need him to be doing the journey with me, and it's beneficial to him too because he also could benefit from eating healthy. Part of me thinks that I need to figure out what's going on before I make that dress so that when I make the dress, it's at a time that I feel good about myself and not during this time right now where I just like don't even want to wear anything that is like form-fitted at all. And this dress in my mind is a form-fitted dress. That's a story for another time. Don't know when that video will be up. This video, however, is for my sister's wedding dress. This is the beginning of the journey. So if you're interested in coming on this journey of making my sister's wedding dress, join the fun, stick around. First things first, we're gonna make a mock-up. My types of mock-up are thrifted material, full functional dress. It's great practice. It turns into a dress that becomes usable. And what I'm focusing on is creating it in her size, the same seams and fit for the bodice. The neckline also will be the same, and the waistline. The material, any decorations, that might be different. Stuff that doesn't affect the fit can be different. The skirt I'm not too worried about. I am gonna see if I could try to make a skirt with a train so she can see if she likes the train or not. A part of the dress though, we're actually gonna do detachable sleeves and a hooded veil. It's kind of like a jacket but also has like a cape. It's like a veil but it's not a veil. Anyway, it doesn't really easily exist online. It's very hard to find anything like it. I finally found one thing and I was kind of bummed because I thought if I didn't find anything I could be an original, but whatever. I can be on the beginning of something that isn't like a huge trend, so you never know. And so my sister was like in love with it. Then she wondered, but if the sleeves are attached and I take it off after the ceremony's over, she would be sleeveless. She doesn't want to be sleeveless, but her original idea was detachable sleeves. I said, well, I would just have your detachable sleeves where you can just take your cape off, put your detachable sleeves on, and now you have a new look. She got really excited about the idea, so we're gonna go with it, and I will confirm before I cut actual fabric for the test. I need to figure out how to test that idea, get some sort of fabric, and make the hooded veil thingy, whatever, sleeve thingy. I think in order to make it, I'm going to use the type of curtain. I have quite a bit of it, so let me see. This is like voile curtain material, literally a curtain. Hello, I'm talking. Okay, well, it's a good thing I have my ring light on because this light decided it can't see me. Hello. I use this a lot for sheer dresses because I thrift it a lot. There's a decent amount in here. I'm trying to think if it was a cape. It's not a lot, but it falls like 2 feet on the floor, but then I'd have to round it off, so it might only be like 1 foot. It might be enough. I do have a lot of this though. We got to get to it so I can date like how long it took me. Today is Wednesday, March 8th, and it's like 12:48 though, so I'm probably gonna be going to bed soon, but I'm gonna get myself prepped for tomorrow. If I wear this sweater a lot, not always because it's the same day. However, this is the same day from, wait, did I record earlier? Never mind. I'm wearing the same thing as yesterday. I have this curtain, and then I have this, which is like an entire curtain scarf. So I mean, it's just a very long panel, if you will. And then to top it off, I went and bought 3 more panels. I wanted to make sure I had enough fabric for the skirt. Right now I'm currently printing like a lot of paper because I pattern drafted the circle skirt. This will be for what I line it with. So much is being printed right now. It's gonna cost a lot of fabric. This is the fabric I have to work with. Let me see, let me actually measure it. 54 inches, which is gonna work out totally fine because on my Adobe Illustrator I have it like the whole circle skirt. There's the back portion, which is a long train, and then there's the front portion, and I had them split in 2. So we have the front half of the circle skirt, which will have 2 panels, but if possible I would want the front one to be on a fold so I don't have a seam line. Oh no, my battery's dying. Okay, I'll hurry up and then I'll charge the battery. So that's what's being printed right now, and then it's going to require a lot of taping, and then after I'm done taping for years, we will be able to have a pattern for the skirt. Decided to finally make my first skirt pattern, but also I was able to do the waist in my sister's measurements. Working on cutting the bodice pieces from here. So I'm doing the lining, I'm gonna do interfacing, and I also have to line the lining, double lining. Anyway, you'll see. So now I'm just literally lining up these scrap pieces from the skirts. Once that's all lined up perfectly, I'm going to get some of the sheer fabric. It looks like some of these are different colors. They're like a little bit of a different red, so I'm a little worried because I'm like, how am I gonna get it to match? It might be fine, I don't know. That's fine. We're just gonna check it out. Definitely lighter. Shoot. I mean, that's kind of a big difference, to be honest. It makes me wonder if I should be making this dress in one or the other. Originally I thought maybe I would stack them and do like 2 layers, but I wasn't sure if I had enough for that, and now I'm like, either way I have to have enough for the whole dress circumference. I already screwed up on the lining skirt, so now we have like more panels than I originally anticipated. It would be so obvious it was 2 different colors, but you know, on one hand, maybe it would be kind of cool to have like a 2-tone skirt, or dark red in the back 2, dark red in the back front, and 2 light reds on the side, or 2 light reds in the front, 2. I've got some math to do and then I will come back. Hi, just popping in really quick at a random time. I'm not actually sewing or able to do anything right now. I'm with my son, he's eating lunch right now, but I just really hope that by the time this video is up, something changed in my life. I've recently realized that what I'm dealing with is pretty much chronic stress, and I have reasons that are causing me stress that are non-stop ongoing lately, and I've just been really struggling to stay productive. A lot of it is like financial related, kind of finding ourselves back in a familiar position that was never good in the past. It's just been really bringing my mood down and making it really hard to focus. I know that this video is probably inserted in my sister's wedding dress because that's what I'm working on right now. I'm doing the mock-up though. You know, I keep thinking I have to keep pushing pushing forward, but sometimes, you know, you can only go so far before you just kind of have a meltdown. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Almost about to have another meltdown and trying to stay positive. You can hear my son probably finish his chicken. It's been hard. I'm pushing past it as much as I can. I have my hopes, my dreams that I can eventually make money off of content creation. I want to put my all into this. I love sharing what I do, my work. I love being creative. I love filmmaking. I love all that stuff. And I'm just hoping that I can push past these times and reap the reward eventually. Maybe I am by the time this is uploaded. Maybe I'm still trying to figure it out. But either way, I want to keep the hope and the faith and just trust that it's going to be okay. That being said, let's get back to the video. Whatever is next, I have no idea. It's a new day, and last night I worked on my idea. The conclusion that I have come up with is to split the skirt. However, we can do it where the back of the dress is dark and the front of the dress is light, and let it be this two-tone, similar but different reds, which could potentially be a very interesting thing. I'm kind of thinking the back is good for dark and the front is good for light, and I honestly feel like that's the easiest thing for me to do. Before I do that, I definitely need to establish the bodice pieces. Yesterday I actually accomplished a lot. I did the lining on the inside. This fabric is horrendous and really cheap. I'm definitely hating it. However, it's much better when you use interfacing. I also did the outer lining part, and because I was on a TikTok live, mistakes were made. I forgot that the sheer fabric was supposed to go on at least these sides, because the only layer, which I was supposed to do before sewing, that I was going to do something a little different was going to be this middle layer. I don't know how I screwed that up. So I guess now is an opportunity to try something different. The most important thing is that when this dress is complete and it's on, it has the neckline for my sister to test out, and all of it is like done. It's gonna be wrinkly because on the inside I have not cut that, so we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna figure out what kind of fun thing I can do on the outside, which is just testing an idea out. I don't know, make it fun, you know? I don't know, I feel like I'm running out of hope because I messed up. And I'm like, I really don't want to spend time recreating this whole thing. I'm trying to figure out a solution. This fabric is so bad. I do need to iron this though, because I technically didn't iron it. I put the boning in, and so it's really wonky. So I mean, there's hope if I iron it. I just gotta get it to be flat. Oh my gosh, but look. I have no patience to deal with it. Oh my gosh, I screwed it up more. It's horrendous. Look what I've done. I can't use this. I just can't. This fabric is so bad. It even has holes in it. I think I'm just gonna have to use this to be the structure on the inside, just because it has the interfacing and the boning. And I'm just gonna have to find another solution for the bodice, because this is going horribly. I really can't be bothered. I'm gonna deal with this and then I'll update. Hello and good morning. And why is my tripod extremely crooked? We are back. I am just waking up basically. So my son is in daycare. It's actually daytime. It looks like it's nighttime because it's dark today. Pretty gloomy. It's actually raining right now. I went to Joann yesterday on my day off because I was so frustrated. That fabric is just so cheap that I got extremely frustrated with it. Decided it just was not worth my time. I also didn't layer it with this fabric to even hide the flaws. So I went ahead and went to Joann and I grabbed this matte satin, because that's pretty much what my sister wants for the bodice. And look how gorgeous that is. I mean, it is really pretty. That's what we're gonna do for the bodice. It's nice and thick. I'm still thinking I'm gonna use this for the boning because like literally I went through all that trouble. I just obviously don't want that to show at all. So I think what I'm gonna try to do is put it as the lining layer. When I went to Joann yesterday, I was just like, God, please help me find what I'm looking for cheap. Not even joking. I went over to the clearance section, and after looking for a while, I was just like, I don't think I'm seeing it. And then I look over and I thought, wait, that looks burgundy. And I went and I grabbed this bolt, and it was literally only this much on it. And I was just like, this looks like it. And I was like, are you matte satin? And it said freaking matte satin, and I was like, in burgundy? I was literally so shocked, and guess how much it ended up being. So I told the lady, I said, I probably only need like a yard max. And then I said, and I'm thinking it's probably on sale, I'll just get a yard so I can have extra. But it looks like that's pretty much all that's left, so you know, if it's barely any extra, then I'll just take the whole thing. And she was just like, I can give you a discount as well, just for, you know, just finishing off the bolt. And so after she does all the calculations and the discount, over a yard amount, so this is more than enough, so much, I don't need this much for a bodice. And she was like, yeah, it's only $3.29. And I'm at Joann, so when they say $3, I mean, we're in business. I'm happy about that because I have lots of other burgundy things that I thought could be really pretty. And so I thought I could always make another bodice to another dress in burgundy, and that would be cool too. Wish me luck, and I'll update you as soon as I sort out all of this. Look at this disaster of a cutting board. I mean, I have so many things out because I was trying to figure out my problems. Okay, bye. No space for me to be, and I've been walking all over this. Try not to, but here I am. So I measured out the 2 feet, and I did not want to print another pattern, so I decided I'm gonna do the guessing game. So this is the bodice that's like fairly plain. I had a lot of mistakes, but you know, for the most part, it's here. That is more of a simple look that my sister was hoping for. I think she wants the pointy part to actually go up further. It looks like she would prefer it to be like maybe to here instead of the armpit. She wants it a little higher. So I'll probably ask her to tell me how much higher she wants it. I've debated like adding some sort of something to this just because it's not technically her wedding dress. So I was like, do I want to make use of this? But I have another idea, and I'm going to make her a second option. And that second option, I think I'm going to put it with the skirt. So this is the outer fabric for the skirt that I gathered somewhat. I put it on and I was just like, oh, it's gonna be so pretty. I debated doing 2 layers, but I think I'm gonna stick with 1 just because I don't think I have enough fabric to make another set of 4 anyway. So we're gonna nix that. The Jaden dress. This is the pattern. This pattern is 1 inch bigger on both the waist and the bust. This was patterned to me and it fit perfectly. It looked gorgeous. I was so excited about it, and my sister does like the Jaden dress, but she wants more of this different type of neckline. I was thinking of, and I already have some paper. I got this, it's like general purpose masking paper. I got it in the paint section a while back. I figured it would be pretty useful to use for pattern paper, and it comes with a lot. I don't want to like do computer and printing and cutting, so we're just going to, I mean, cutting is fine. Why are water crackers like the best crackers? I created the Jaden dress pattern, adjusted it to my sister's measurements, changed the neckline, also added below the waist extra. One last thing I'm gonna do, which I haven't actually done yet, is add a little bit more of a swoop to the back. Yeah, I kind of forgot that I was gonna do that, but it's not too late. All I have to do is cut it off. We got the swoopage. Now we're just going to cut off that extra. That does change the design a bit. I don't know, honestly I feel like I would have saved so much time if I just did this at the computer. Hey guys, it's another day and I'm in the same sweater. We're testing this bodice that I just made. I'm not 100% sure right now. Ugh, come on, scoot over. Looks like it fits. Wait, did I? Yeah, no, it's there. I thought I forgot a seam. Please excuse my weird outfit. My boxer shorts here. It's really hard to test something when you like literally can't like tighten the back. Looks like it is fitting, but I'm thinking that the bodice is, I'm thinking it needs a little less curvage. Seems like it's a little too curved here. Could be too that it goes up a little too much. So I don't know if I have enough time to be spending on an extra top, but the point of this one is that it's gonna point up higher. I just need it to be pulled more, so I'm gonna put it on a dress form or something and then we'll like thoroughly inspect. Okay, so today we are going to the fashion district and my sister's driving, so we have to deal with LA traffic, but we're almost there. This is Emmy. Hi! My sister's friend. Darren's here as our bodyguard, and then my sister.
Yo, what's up? I just came from my other glasses.
So we got some good fabrics here. We're walking to find another fabric place, and I haven't recorded much.
Hey!
Hey! So I hardly recorded, but we got all the fabric and dyes here. I can at least show what we got. Well, I got like this. We got a lot of stuff. Interesting fab. I got some red chiffon, some black chiffon. Wow, this is so pretty. I got this beaded.
Like this alone is gonna make something look super fancy that they gotta pay a lot on. It also looks like warts. It also looks like warts.
He was mad that he thought I got 6 yards, but I literally asked for 5 and he counted 5.